It may come as a surprise that reheating certain types of food can negatively impact your health, particularly as you age. It has the potential to impair digestion, elevate inflammation levels, and even influence cognitive functions and coordination without your awareness. Research, published in reputable journals such as the American Journal of Clinical Nutrition, supports these risks, particularly regarding the long-term effects of certain reheated foods on seniors. Subscribe to the channel if you have not. Here I am going to share all my valuable knowledge, which will definitely help you to live healthy for senior. Initially, reheating leftovers might appear innocuous. However, certain common foods can lose their nutritional value or transform into compounds that may subtly impact your heart, blood sugar, or joints, essential systems that are vital for maintaining strength and independence beyond the age of 65. This article presents 3 foods that seniors should avoid reheating, along with 3 that can become more nutritious when heated appropriately. Stay with me until the conclusion, as I will disclose a common food item that appears harmless, but may be gradually harming your body with each additional serving. We'll start with 3 foods that can be safely reheated and even offer more value when warmed correctly. These foods can support your energy, memory, and mobility as you age. Before we dive in, be sure to subscribe and turn on notifications to stay updated on health insights made just for you. If you find this video helpful, type 1 in the comments. If you have suggestions on how I can improve the content, type 0 below. Oatmeal, a comforting solution for mental and digestive well-being. For seniors entering the later stages of life, mornings often present a moment of calm and reflection, a fresh start. A bowl of warm oatmeal fits beautifully into this rhythm. Surprisingly, reheating oatmeal doesn't reduce its value, it can actually enhance it, especially for aging bodies seeking nourishment without strain. When oats are cooked, cooled, and then reheated, they develop resistant starch, a form of carbohydrate that bypasses digestion in the small intestine. This helps fuel healthy gut bacteria, which improves digestion, stabilizes blood sugar, and reduces inflammation. These benefits are especially important for people over 65. As we age, digestion becomes less efficient, and blood sugar can fluctuate more. Reheated oatmeal provides a steady source of energy without dramatic spikes. It also helps with satiety and focus. Oatmeal's beta-glucan fiber supports heart health by lowering LDL cholesterol, which is key for seniors managing cardiovascular risks. Compared to sugar-laden breakfast cereals, oatmeal is gentle, versatile, and easy on the stomach. Adding cinnamon, chopped walnuts, or berries enhances both taste and nutrition, with added antioxidants to combat aging. Beyond physical benefits, oatmeal provides emotional comfort. Its warmth is familiar and soothing, especially on cool mornings or low-energy days. Reheating a bowl of oats becomes more than a meal. It's an act of self-care that helps start the day with strength and balance. Yet while oatmeal brings comfort, not all reheated meals offer the same reassurance. Some, in fact, may do harm to joints, nerves, or long-term vitality. What dish should you reheat next to nourish your bones and immune system? It might already be in your fridge, waiting to offer quiet strength. If you're still with me and finding this helpful, type 1 in the comments. Vegetable soup. A warm, nourishing remedy for joints, immunity, and overall vitality. As late afternoon light filters through the windows, a bowl of vegetable soup offers both physical and emotional restoration. It's more than comfort. It's tradition in a bowl. For seniors managing aging bodies, reheating homemade soup can actually boost its nutrient content. Why? Because hearty vegetables like carrots, celery, leafy greens, onions, and sweet potatoes break down after simmering and resting, releasing nutrients that weren't available when first cooked. Reheating deepens this process, turning broth into a rich source of antioxidants, hydration, and healing plant compounds. As the immune system weakens with age, seniors become more vulnerable to inflammation, joint pain, and infections. Reheated vegetable soup, especially with garlic, turmeric, or parsley, can gently fight these issues from the inside out. The warmth supports circulation and soothes cold hands and feet, while the broth delivers easily absorbed nourishment. For those with low appetite, a common issue in older adults, soup is soft, easy to digest, and filled with hydration. It comforts without overwhelming, and its emotional significance can't be overlooked. It recalls family kitchens, shared meals, and a time when food felt personal and healing. For people with high blood pressure, arthritis, or digestive issues, soup also allows for gentle customization with healing herbs and low-fat ingredients. Even the grain you pair with it, perhaps one that follows next, can quietly support your bones and heart if handled the right way. Brown rice. By its strength, promoting endurance, heart health, and long life. Brown rice may sit quietly on the plate, but it offers more than meets the eye, especially for seniors. When carefully reheated, it delivers dependable energy and foundational support for the body's key systems. Unlike white rice, brown rice retains its bran and germ layers, which contain fiber, B vitamins, magnesium, and selenium, nutrients vital for aging. After cooling and reheating, brown rice also forms resistant starch, supporting digestion and blood sugar regulation. Gentle reheating, by steaming or with a bit of water, preserves these qualities. For older adults dealing with diabetes, fatigue, or digestive issues, this steady energy release can be life-changing. Brown rice also promotes a healthy gut microbiome, which plays a key role in mood, immune function, and inflammation control. Its magnesium content helps regulate blood pressure, support nerve function, and relax muscles, especially at night when cramps or restlessness may disturb sleep. Brown rice also carries emotional significance. It represents stability, evokes memories of family meals, and reconnects us to simple nourishment. Reheating it becomes an act of affirmation, a small reminder that your body still deserves care, rhythm, and renewal. Try it with soft vegetables, lentils, or a drizzle of olive oil to create meals that are easy to digest, flavorful, and nutrient-rich. For those who find meal prep challenging, brown rice offers a practical way to stay nourished without complexity. However, while brown rice offers gentle, reliable support, not all leftovers do. Some dishes, when reheated, quietly undermine your body's systems. Let's now turn to 3 common foods seniors should avoid reheating. Cooked mushrooms. A hidden risk. Mushrooms, though earthy and nutritious when fresh, can become problematic when reheated. They contain complex proteins and amino acids that are beneficial the first time they're cooked, but these proteins can become unstable and harder to digest when reheated. For older adults with slower digestion or sensitive stomachs, this can cause bloating, nausea, or discomfort. Additionally, if mushrooms have been sautéed and stored improperly, they can harbor bacteria like Clostridium botulinum or Listeria, which are dangerous for seniors. Even without visible spoilage, reheated mushrooms can quietly contribute to fatigue, gut problems, or immune disruption. Nutritionally, they also lose their antioxidant power when reheated, offering less protection from the inflammation and oxidative stress associated with aging. It's best to enjoy mushrooms fresh and avoid keeping them as leftovers. A small misstep in storage or heating could cost more than you expect, especially when your energy, digestion, and memory are on the line. It's a shift from nutritious to harmful. Eggs are widely regarded as a complete food, packed with protein, choline, and vitamin D. But when eggs are reheated, especially if scrambled or fried in oil, they can turn from helpful to harmful. The heating and cooling process changes the protein structure, making them harder to digest. For seniors with slower metabolism, this can lead to bloating, gas, or a heavy stomach. More concerning is the oxidation of cholesterol and fats during reheating, which may lead to inflammation or artery damage. This is especially risky for those with high blood pressure or cholesterol. The effects may appear as fatigue, fogginess, or subtle aches, signs we often misattribute to aging. The best way to enjoy eggs is fresh, boiled or poached, without reheating. While convenient, leftover eggs can undermine the very systems they're supposed to support. White potatoes. Comfort food with hidden costs. Mashed, roasted, or fried? White potatoes are a familiar favorite, but when reheated, particularly with butter or cream, they may quietly challenge your blood sugar, joints, and even brain function. White potatoes have a high glycemic index, which means they spike blood sugar quickly. After cooling and reheating, their starch can worsen insulin resistance and inflammation, especially problematic for seniors. Even more concerning is the common practice of reheating potatoes in plastic containers. This can release harmful chemicals like BPA into your food, disrupting hormones and affecting heart health. What seems like a simple leftover may lead to leg numbness, blood pressure spikes, or afternoon fatigue. Over time, this repeated exposure can diminish circulation, muscle control, and memory. Unlike sweet potatoes, white potatoes lack the antioxidants that could offset these effects. They offer comfort, yes, but not protection. As we age, small changes in how we manage food can have big effects. Not all leftovers deserve a second chance, but by being thoughtful and selective, you can make every meal support your well-being. Reheating nourishing foods like oatmeal, soup, and brown rice is a daily act of self-respect. Letting go of reheated mushrooms, eggs, or white potatoes can spare your body from unnecessary strain. Every warm meal becomes an opportunity to protect your digestion, strengthen your heart, and maintain clarity of mind. So the next time you open your fridge, choose what sustains you. Reheat with intention. Let food continue to be your ally, not just in comfort, but in vitality.